All right, so what's up, everyone? Waiting on some people to get in the room real quick. Just checking in and see what's going on, see what everybody is doing for the holidays. If y'all working this weekend or what. Who is this driving by? Who's that checking in? Who's that checking in? Burns, what's going on? Let me stop playing around, man. I wear glasses. I ain't much finna lie to y'all. B Burns, DJ B Square. What's going on, my brother? Let me know what's going on. What you been up to up on that end? I'm still recovering from this past weekend and getting ready for a wedding this weekend. Who else just checked there just now? True, true, true. Who else just checked in just now? I see somebody else got on after B got here. I'm just here checking in. I'm actually waiting on one of my guys to come to pick up these Canadians. Hang on a second. Why the why the comments not popping back up? Okay, there we go. Camilo, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just up here to my warehouse right now, waiting on one of my guys to come and get these double 18-inch boxes. In fact, let me stand up and turn around so you guys can really see it, how big it is. That is it there. It's 42 inches, 44 inches across. No, 42 inches across, 44 inches high, and I think it was like maybe almost 28 or 30 inches deep or something like that. It's a huge box. There's two of them. There's two of them. They double stack right now, and it takes two people to move them. Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast, man. It is a beast. It is a beast. Believe it or not, I keep mentioning it to y'all. If anybody is coming down here for New Year's Eve, if anybody is going to be in Miami for a lot of their area New Year's Eve, y'all more than welcome to come to the tailgate. I will be bringing these bad boys out to the tailgate when Miami Dolphins play Buffalo. It's a tailgate that I do every year, but this is my first time pulling out the big stuff there. I usually pull out, I don't know if you can see it back here, but the EV two of those with the ZLX tops and whatnot. This year I said that we're going to do it bigger because it's going to be a New Year's Eve game. I don't even know how the Dolphins get a spotlight on that one. Yep, that's that Miami base. Hey, believe it or not, man. This is average or actually a small system compared to some of the other guys down here. Stuff that I used to get into. I used to have, I think there was one point I had up to 26 Sherm Vegas, the L36 Sherm Vegas. And after a while, I started getting rid of them. I wasn't pulling it out as much as I should be pulling it out, and there was really not too many places that you can play all of that. So I got rid of them. Yeah, it was a lot. Now, since I've gotten rid of those stuff, I think I went from that to some other cabinets called the radiators. No, I went to some other cabinets called they were clones of the Meyer 650s. And then I got rid of those and went to some other ones called the radiators, which were clones of the EV TL18, I think it was. Not the 218, but the single one. Um, it's a short cabinet. Speaker sits at a 45-degree slant facing down. On the EV picture, they got them facing backwards. You can see the magnet on the outside. And after I got rid of those, where did I go? I think I went with the Yorkvilles, the 1208s, which they're pretty big too. And from the 1208s, I switched over to these. For two reasons. They look more professional when I'm doing small concerts and stuff like that. And my boy Jason, he has a pair. The people that I just did a Trini event for this past weekend, I believe they got four of them. And I got two more on order now, which I probably won't get those until January. But And I'm switching up my amps as well. I'm getting rid of these Behringer Inuks. I can't take them no more. I don't like them. I think I'm going back to some old school QSEs. But what y'all got going on this weekend? Enough about me. What y'all got going on this weekend? As far as me, I'm taking a ride. I was supposed to take a ride up to North Carolina, go pick up my stepson, and then come back down here because the flight to fly from North Carolina to Fort Lauderdale and back was going to be over $1,000. Taking a break this weekend. Okay, cool. My breaks are during the week. Believe it or not, Black Friday I got a wedding to do, so that's what I'll be doing on Friday. As one of the groom is in the military. I believe he's in the army. He's in the army, but I've known him when he was at Florida Memorial College also, and he's with Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. And I know he's in another organization as well. And his wife is from Trinidad. I have a bunch of corporate gigs in December. Ooh, yeah. That's good, man. I'm pretty much booked up every weekend in December except for, I think it's that Friday and that Saturday, which is the 22nd and the 23rd. Everything else, I'm booked up stuff during the week and everything. In fact, I might try to go live next week. Okay, you got Christmas parties. All right, true. In fact, next week I might try to go live on Wednesday. You going through chain? No, all of this. Let me make sure I'm reading your question right. You going through chain, or is this? No, all of this is all me. All of this is all me. Chain Consultants. From what we spoke on, he'll probably start booking me to do stuff for January. Next year is not. I got a couple of the events booked up for January. Aside from my regulars that I do every year, I have a couple of weddings that's already booked up. I believe maybe 8 or 9, I think it was. Who else just checked in? I see like 4 people on here now. But no, none of that is through Chain Consultants. This is all me. Next week I will be doing I'm not sure if you guys ever done stuff on the college campus. Who is that? Darren. I'm trying to see. Darren Levine. Okay, thanks for following. What the hell is flying around in here? We live anyway. Thanks for checking in, Darren. Next week Wednesday I might go live as much as I can. I'm gonna see. If not, I'm gonna just do a video vlog on it. I'm doing a probate show for Omega Psi Phi fraternity. They're doing a probate show next week Wednesday at Florida Memorial University. Leaving from there, going right next door into the frat house, and we're doing a big party there. Now I haven't done a frat party inside that facility in a while, but the guy who I used to play with, Funkmaster Ali, which he's Omega also, we're going to be doing that together. So I'm setting up 2 different systems. I'm setting up this big system here inside the Omega frat house first, and then I'm just going to use 2 powered speakers to do that. Cool, hat speakers. Trying to get back to the comment again. Cool, hat speakers. I'll use. The speakers that I got in here, I actually put Schoen Vega woofers in here, and I was just reading yesterday that I found out that they're supposed to be for folded horn cabinets and not front loads, but I tried it out yesterday and it played fine. As far as the other speakers, I got the EV-ETX here. Oh, and anybody that see my other video the other day about, and I ran a commercial, I think it was earlier this, might have been yesterday. I got my table throw in. So I'm going to do another video on that later on. That table throw has my logo on there and my business website and name and everything on there. This is the other ETX here. Let me get y'all want to tour the stuff that I got, or y'all just want to know some of the speakers that I use, because I could give y'all a real quick tour It's a lot of stuff in here. It's a small space, but it's a lot of stuff in here. If y'all want to see it, then y'all can let me know. I'll flip the camera around and try to get the best angle that I can. And as far as the holiday parties, yeah, I got a lot of. All right, we could do that. We could do that. I got a lot of corporate gigs coming up as well. Let me see if I can flip this camera around. All right, so let me go with the big passive system first. I don't know if I can get this light to come on while I'm videotaping. Let's see. Share. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, works or not. All right, so I got these dual 15-inch tops that are Alto SX215s. If you look them up online, they are considered a two-way dual 15-inch top with a 1-inch horn. They are wrong on that. It is a three-way what they have it listed as. I converted it back to a two-way, and I'm not even using the crossover is actually on this plate here. I'm not even using this the crossover on there. I'm only using the crossover for the driver, which I also changed out the driver and put a PRV 280 watt driver in there. So it's playing. If I was to buy the new one right now and compare the one that was come from the factory compared to mine would outplay it almost 2 to 1 just by the configurations that I changed in there. So I got 4 of those. Let me see if I can pull this out. You can see that's the front of that one there. So I got 4 of those. And let me see if I got this on this end right. This is my Behringer rack. Hang on, I'm trying to open this up real quick. And I just put this back together because I sold my 12,000 last week. So that's 3 6,000 Behringers there. Again, I'm getting rid of those two. I'm going back to the QSEs. Running the DBX drive rack, Furman conditioner. The back is all closed up, so I'm not going to get into that too much. Let me just put this up here. And of course, the dual 18-inch Canadians. Got those two. And I swore I did a video on this yesterday, but I couldn't post it. So I guess I'm doing it live now. Let's see now. This case here, this Gator case here is my distro box. For those of you that get into, hang on, I'm trying to shift this around. Oh, that's my small generator right here. I use that for ceremonies and stuff like that on the beach. Because down here in South Florida, they do not allow us to run electricity on the beach. But if I can do this, I'll get away with it. I also have another speaker that's in my brother's trailer right now. That's a battery powered speaker. That's what we use for the ceremonies. So if I'm not using that, I'm using this generator. Alright, so let me open up this case real quick. This is my distro. When I do big events, when I do stuff with live bands and stuff. This is what I got here. So I got 4 quad boxes on there. That's a 50 amp coming in. That's a L14 coming out. You know, if anybody knows about electricity or whatever. That is designated just for my amp rack. Everything else could be for everything else. This box is 25 on this one as far as the breakers. This is 30s on this one, 30s on this one, 25 and 25. The reason why I got all of that is so when bands come in, they can plug up their stuff or whatever. There's more than enough outlets up there, and I don't have to worry about it. Then we got one ETX sub here, which I had already showed you. That's the other generator there. This case here, CDJs. Let me push this back. There's another case back in the back, which is a regular 19-inch rack mount case that I got my Yamaha mix in there. I can't pull that out right now. This crate here This is my snake for when I do bands and stuff. 16 channel snake with a 4 return. Let me see what else we got. Oh, that case there got a Yamaha mixer and a 10 channel mixer. My first gobo light. If you guys are doing weddings and stuff, this is the light that I use now for gobos. I was using this one here at first, but there's no zoom on it. How big is this storage? This one is 10 by 15, but we have, let me see, I got this 10 by 15. My brother got his in a 10 by 15. And then there's another guy that's 10 by 20. And then there's another guy a couple doors down from me. He's in a 10 by 15. But believe it or not, I got a lot of stuff in here, and I get a lot of work done on them. Let me see. I got 8 uplights in this one. I got the American DJ Mega Pars in this bag here. The 8-pack, I bought that online. That's 8 more uplights. I got moving heads in this case. Actually, in both of these cases here, the Salve and those Spot 100s, IRC 100s, which I usually DMX all of those together. This case here, let me open up this real quick. This is the Alto Stealth. Not sure if you guys might be familiar with it, but if you ever have to set up your powered system or something, or have to transfer audio at a good range, that's the receiver there. You can do all of that wireless. That's the second receiver. Hang on. I'm running a 10 by 10, and I nearly have any room. Oh, you have no room. Yeah. See, I was in a bigger one before, and that's the transmitter there. So basically, the way how I sometimes hook this up, I would either run part of my output from my controller or whatever I'm running into this, and then this would get Velcroed on to the speaker, which you see I put my own Velcro on there. Put that on there, and I've used it up to, I'm gonna say, about 250 feet the last time that I did it. I might have a vlog. Yeah, if you check my videos, I got another video where I did this, because this was inside and this was outside for the cocktail hour, and I didn't feel like running an iPod on there. So that's that part. You got a ZLX 12P here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me move this. And then that case there has all of my XLR cables, IEC cables for the speakers, extension cords, quad boxes. Hang on, let me show you that real quick, because I got another box that's like that as well. How is that? Is it good for you? Alto. Alto is really, really good. Really good. Like I said, I've used it for about, on average, about 200 feet for the last 2 events that I did it for. As you can see, I got my XLR cables there. I got all of my power cables there. Hang on. Got some 3-ways. I made my own quad boxes here. Make my own, some of my extension cords I made myself. Of course, cable tester. Never leave home without it. If I'm doing my sound jobs or whatever, I got my microphones here. We use Sennheisers, and the Sennheisers E835s, and we use the Shure SM58s. If we're doing the drums, then we're using Shures on the drums, as well as Audix. And that's pretty much it with that part. Then I got my XX controller, which I'm gonna turn this sideways a little bit here. I've got my power count on there, as well as my XLR outputs on there, so I never have to go in the back of the controller. Let's see, it's saying I'm getting very bad connection now. And of course I got my speaker stands here, lighting stands, which I'm going to move into trusses after that. And that's pretty much it for now for this unit. If I walk over to my brother's own, well, that stuff there will probably be in the trailer right now, unless he's out. So that's pretty much it. That's everything that I got there right now. What kind of equipment y'all working with? What do you think about the Mackie Thump 15? Mackies are good. Mackies are good. The Thump 15, hang on, let me switch this back around here. The Thump 15, I heard it, but I'm not sure if it's the same quality as the old Mackies. I really couldn't compare it that much. That might be something that I might do on another video. One of my buddies here have I think he has 2 Mackie Thumps that I might do a review on it. But all right, so everybody is out. Anyway, that is it. That is what's going on this weekend, and we can go from there. Anybody that got any questions or anything, again, you can always hit me up at The Real DJ Red with 2 D's. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow, hit the little bell on there so you know that if I posted a video or anything, you got it. Who just came back in? I don't know if my quality of the video was coming back through. Okay, thank you. Where you from anyway, Darren? Yeah, so I'll probably be real busy. Thursday I'm gonna relax. Wednesday I'm not gonna do anything. Probably gotta take this drive to go up the road to go pick up my stepson. And when is it? Friday, Black Friday. Out of all days, I'm doing this wedding. But Darren, where you from? And how long you been DJing? Ontario, Canada. Wow. Okay. Cool. How long you been DJing? I know y'all should be probably freezing up there right now. I think there was a cold front that was getting ready to leave Canada and trying to come down this way. And I don't know. We don't get cold fronts that much. Hell, we don't even have seasons. It's always hot down here. 20-something years. All right. So we close in the same boat on that. That's cool. What type of music do you spin? Is it open format? What type of music you spin? MP3. All right. That's cool. And like I said, this is my setup here. The big stuff I do not pull out that much. I make most of my money maker with the EV system, and that's the way it's been. I've had as far as you was asking about the size storage, this one is a 10 by 15. The one that bad connection again. All right, let me get this call. I'm gonna hit y'all back up later on. Yo, hang on a second.